What's happening? AO93 here, back for another episode of Draft to Glory. Today, we are building a La Liga draft. So every player that comes up, the 5 players, I have to pick a La Liga player. And it starts off great. I get Eden Hazard, one of my favourite players in the whole game, frankly. And we come up here, and I do choose to go with Karim Benzema. I want the rating. Iago Aspas is not the greatest. Yeah, he's okay. Honestly, Benzema's not great either. But, you know, for chemistry reasons, he definitely worked out. Now, coming here had to be Gareth Bale. It couldn't be any other player, could it? And here we go. First opportunity for us to sort of choose a player, because there's no La Liga player. And I just went with a French connection, honestly. Like, this is, oh my God, Xavi Garcia. This is not turning out well. Please let me choose Matuidi. I need that solid French midfielder. Okay, it's starting to look okay. But these themed drafts, drop a comment down below what sort of draft you'd like to see me do next. Because it's sort of, you know, it's adding a little bit more of a challenge. I mean, this is not a great team. I mean, look at here. Oh my God, I have to go with Longley when you have this Foot Stars Tomry. And I have to go with 85. I know he's an inform, but he's got like 20 pace. And then we go with ter Stegen, which is honestly the best goalkeeper. I really am not going to complain. And Semedo, there were a few positions, definitely like the Stoke player that's a problem. But honestly, everything else is solid. If I get some good subs, I'll be happy. As we get Rafael Varane. Now, obviously, I can, if they're La Liga players, definitely shift them around. And we go with, you know, I don't really know at this position. I think, honestly, that I'm going to go with him and just play him at right back with the Matuidi link. And I went with Hadji because I can pick. And honestly, he can play where Mbula is. Get him in the squad. Now, another choice for us. Who do we go with? Do we go with that 91 rated Tonali? I think so. He's such an amazing looking card. Just can't wait to play with him, honestly. He's definitely a player that's going to come in unless we get a big boy. And here we go. The first decision that was shit. We had to go with, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's like ripping skin off, honestly, having to choose these players. And oh my, and here I think we're just going to get any old selection we want, honestly. The team's looking okay. Not great. Honestly, we could do some, we've been saved. We have been saved. We have finally got Lionel Messi. I've never really played with Lionel Messi in this game, so I'm really looking forward to trying him out. Can we get something else that's great? No. Rating, great. But Sergio Busquets, another problem. And we have to go with this 87 rated Digne, who I say we have to go with. I don't really think it's a have to. He's a solid player. And we get little Fecker, 86 rated. So the draft was decent. You know, it's going to be our lowest rated draft. I'm going to put Hadji in there. And I think Jimenez is going to play at CDM instead of, what's his name, Matuidi. It's looking okay, honestly. I'm not going to complain too much. There we have it. Basically a full La Liga draft, starting 11. And we have Hadji in the middle, which is going to give us some sense of a player that's going to dominate. I think, with the right subs at least, I'm definitely going to bring Bale on at CDM for Jimenez. Because that's, like, Bale stats just... He's a good CDM. Can we get our chemistry up to 100? We can. So we pull out a 189, which is a solid starting point. And we come up against Papi FC. Can we beat Papi FC? Maybe. We might be able to beat them with this team. Definitely with Gareth Bale at CDM. Some defending sort of issues at the beginning as Michael Owen just fucking banged it. But I like the team. I love Eden Hazard. He is one of my favourite players in the game, as I said earlier. When I have Eden Hazard, I score goals, honestly. He overshadowed Messi. Now, that's mainly because of me and my inability, it seems, to play with left-footed players, except Ousmane Dembele. If you've been watching my Road to Glory video, will be in the description of my latest episode. I can dominate with, but these, like, left-footed players that have 3-star weak foot, nah, I ain't about that life. And, you know, we come back here, but, you know, I felt that this was a very good opponent. And honestly, I was sort of surprised that things were going so well. Little Haggy, he just dances through, gets sort of lucky, and gets a penalty off that. I mean, I feel that I was riding my luck, and I knew that a loss was coming. And it does eventually come, spoilers, at the end of this draft. And the that it did come. Like, this guy was way more of an opponent than the game I lost in. But I guess that's really FIFA 20 for you, or any FIFA, truth be told. So, you know, Messi's through here. What can he do? Oh, lovely little cutback, I guess. It's really not the play, but they just bashed it. Left-footed. I think the issues with left-footers for me personally, and this very well could be a personal issue. Drop a comment down below if you have that issue, as Sam Maximam scores an absolute banging goal. Is that I'm just so used to playing with right-footers that when I get a lefty and he doesn't have 5-star weak foot, I'm used to like certain positions on the pitch shooting, and you do have to shoot differently with a left foot. Obviously, it makes sense. And I think that might be part of the issue. There isn't some sort of like thing that I can't play with left footers, as we almost let this game slip on it. I knew that this was going to be tough. You know, the team was sort of out of control at times, and I don't think I set my custom tactics right from the start, so that was definitely playing into it, as Hadji just absolutely smashes it in to make it 5-4, and we eventually do get the dub in this. But it was hard. I'm not going to lie, like, I really didn't think it was going to happen, and I did get those quick goals in the first half that really propelled me into this second game, and we come up against a team and a half, like Gomez, team of the season. Like it was hard to play against. It was hard to play against a defender that quick. And Ronaldinho, prime moments. Well, I've used him. He's absolutely a banging player. You know, the goal was sort of, you know, it was not great. You know, you don't want to be conceding goals like that. It's a little shit, if truth be told. But then we got Eden Hazard on the ball, and most of the time when Eden Hazard gets into that position, it's goal, repeat. Just rinse and repeat. He's that good. He's, as I said, I'm going to gosh over him because he is so effing good in this game. Like, there were a lot of issues, like, mainly because I didn't play Messi at centre forward, which I should have done. I was playing Memphis Depay, who I brought on, and I think if I had Messi through the middle, it may have given me better results, looking back at this. Because he plays a great ball here to Eden Hazard, and Eden Hazard, he's just like, oh, we're going to end it. You know, they were sort of pushing for the equaliser. Eden Hazard gets the ball, defenders falling all over the place, and it was a win, you know. Gareth Bale scores an absolute banger here. And the interesting thing about left-footed players, for me, and this is just me being a weirdo, is I'm amazing with Gareth Bales. Every year I can play with Gareth Bale, but it's the only left foot I can play with. It doesn't... Like, some of this stuff just doesn't make any sense. It can't be analysed. And we go into the game that we eventually lose to. And they had some banging players. Great defence. That Max Aarons cards. Oh my god, was that frustrating. But I'll say this, and I'll say this many times about this game. I think I hit the post about 3 times. His goalie, Alisson, was making ridiculous save after ridiculous save. As you can see in this clip, as he's about to score, like, I hit the post. I think it was a Gareth Bale left-footed shot. Like, that should go in. And it was frustrating. It just wasn't to be this day. And I'm okay with, you know, we won 2 games. We should get some okay packs. And hopefully we can pack something, because that will make it all worth it, right? The first 3 drafts I won. And the packs were abysmal. Like, they weren't great packs to begin with, as Alisson just pulls off another fucking amazing save. I just could not score. That was the problem. But back to the packs. I just want something that, you know, can really propel my team into new heights. Because if you've been watching my road to glory, oh my god, like, it just isn't, like, I'm having real struggles competing in division rivals. I'm winning games, yes, but it's just an absolute shit show. And then here, I'm just frustrated. I cannot score to save my life. And, you know, my head went. Honestly, I got defenders pressing. Video tomorrow about what tactics I like to use in draft, because they are a little bit different than what I do in Road to Glory, Division Rivals, Foot Champs. Anyways, that was the loss. It was frustrating to lose at the death like that. I think I was the better player on the day. I think I played better. That playing in this West Ham stadium can go away as well. That, like, the camera angle was all sort of odd, like it's like higher or something. I don't know. I didn't like it. There was just stuff that wasn't working for me. So we're gonna open these packs, and I'm disappointed. You know, I think the team wasn't as good as it could have been, frankly, and that, obviously, I'm not going to start blaming things, but obviously that does play a role into it. But can we please, for all that is holy, pack a banger, pack something that just, you know, like that 100k player, like a team of the season, Cristiano Ronaldo, that would bang. Yes, please let me pack him. And we get absolutely nothing. Brilliant. Another pack where it's just like, oh, 82 rated Muneen. I mean, I'll sell all this. I'll make my money back theoretically, but it's a push, honestly, at this point. If you're not getting to probably at least the final, I'm not so sure how worth the draft is. But the thing is with all this, right, is you could like be hemorrhaging money. You could lose 6 drafts in a row, right? So 6, that's like 90 grand or something, 90,000 coins or something like that. It's probably not exactly right. But then you pack that 400,000k player, and if you like calculating in the sense of a bookkeeper, it's worth the money. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Catch me tomorrow where I'm just back to building the best draft possible, and hopefully we can get another draft win. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.